Hey everybody, this is Rhino. I hope everyone had a wonderful 4th of July. Um, I know I did. Had a little cookout. Enjoyed America and our freedoms. So it was a good day. Um, Today I'm going to do a video on one of the Ripper builds. I finished one. This is the speed version, and it is fast. I mean, it's not fast like race car fast, because I've had, I've had eights, low C8s. I've had all kinds of stuff. I've raced oval track with low C8s, or started out with an HPI Vorza, and I've had a couple infractions. Even the Outcast is fast. I mean, so I've had a ton of RC vehicles over the years. So, but this is fast for Trx4m. And it's immediately fast. I'm going to have to set up the throttle curve on it because it just, it almost does backflips. So on a Trx4m, that's pretty cool, I think. But anyway, so let's get started. First, everybody knows Ruby. This is the first Ripper I built. This is a 3D printed chassis. Now this is going to be converted fully excuse me, to the new injection molded chassis. I've got 2 chassis here, and I got 3 more coming. So, but you've all seen this one. This one will be going to the new chassis here soon. So, put that one in the back. Here is the blue build. One thing you'll notice, which I didn't even think about when I was building these, is that portals are so high. I mean, you can see the difference in height. It's supposed to be only 8 to 9 millimeters different, but I think it's more than that. Scooting the camera back here a little bit. So, and then this blue one, I've got Treal non-portal axles, which for a fast vehicle, you don't want portals. You don't want to lower your, you don't want to underdrive. You want overdrive. So these are Treal axles. I switched. This was supposed to be Meus drive shafts, but they just don't work for me. There's a couple problems with them, which aren't really problems for most people. Most people can slap them in their stock truck and run just fine, and they'll be great. They'll last forever probably. But with me, when I run this shelf in here, the GPMs kind of hit it just a little bit, so I have to round it out. But to be able to get the Meus to work, I would have to cut out that whole spot. And I would be able to put my battery where I put my battery, so I decided just to take those out, put the GPMs in, and I know they work. And so I did. So Treal transmission plate. This has the Meus, and this is 4-wheel steering. This has the Meus servos, which I'd like to know the price point on them, or if they're even going to bring them out, because they're not bad. They're not NSDRC quality, but they are pretty good servos. Again, will probably last forever. You'll never have an issue, but it just depends on what you want. They look good in the blue chassis, or in the blue build. This has the Injora 59mm shocks, same as the red one. It's got Treal wheels with Meus Designs bead locks with the scale screws, which are very difficult to do, but you got to do it to make it look right. I went with the silver screws on the outside, just because I wanted to do something a little different, and I kind of like it. I don't know. I'll explain this. These wraps are just my intermediate wraps. This is just what I'm doing for right now. I have a gentleman who is making me full custom wraps for all 4 of my rippers. And I just saw pictures of them, and they are unbelievable. So, soon, sometime, well, after I get them all built, I'll be shipping them off to get those wraps put on. And they are insane. Insane. And I've been doing a little editing on my videos. You guys know that. So I'll probably edit in pictures of what I've got from him. So pictures of the wraps that'll be going on. So so the red one has the reduction gears. I can't remember what they are. 25, I think. And then this one has the Meus speed gears, which I'm gonna have to look them up. I cannot remember at all what they were, but they're 70% faster than the stock gears. Then you throw the brushless motor on top of that. It hauls pretty good. Again, it needs to be adjusted because it's like a, just on off, so I'll have to adjust that to ramp it up so that we don't damage it. What else on it? Since it doesn't have portals, the flex is not as much because you don't have the lift. Plus, the Treal links, I think, are the best. So, but this one don't need to flex because it's just going to be going fast, driving it around. All the others that I'm building will have the Treal links. This one has the Treal portals. And the other 2 that I'm building will have the Meus portals. So you can look forward to that. We'll be able to compare them. So no portals on the blue. Treal portals on the red. And then I'm making an orange one and a green one. And both of those will have the Meus portals. They'll have GPM drive shafts. They'll have Treal links, Treal trans plates. They're going to have hot racing transmissions, all with the low-end crawler gears. And I think that's it. I mean, right now they'll all have Injora shocks, but I did order something new. Which I'm going to have to go back in and look at that. Treal has shocks now. So we've got to try those out. They're only 53s. I thought I'd buy a set of those and try them out. And then on Amazon, there's a set of shocks that say they're like 67.5, but the actual eyelet to eyelet's 62. So I ordered a set of those as well. Those are a little bit cheaper, so I just want to see if they'll hold up at all. They look cool. And it's one of those sets that everybody's putting their names on. You can go to AliExpress and find them, and there's like Run or Hoplex, or there's all kinds of, not all kinds, but there's a few companies that are putting their name on them. So I'll have a set of Treal shocks and a set of these generic shocks that we'll try out. But I do have all Injora shocks for all 4 builds, so if they suck, which quite possibly could, I will have Injora shocks to cover them up. What else about the build? Using the Meus chassis, there's more screws on the injection molded because you have to put the actual chassis together from side to side and top to bottom. And so it's a little more hectic because there's a lot of little screws, and I hate Phillips screws, so that's a little pain. Although my Furitek screwdriver worked excellent. I would honestly say if you're going to do a ripper build, you need to go to Amazon and order you one of those screwdrivers. It's a little electric screwdriver. Comes in this metal case. You click down. It's got your screwdriver. And this is the good one. And then you have all the bits. And it has all the screwdrivers. It has all the hex bits. It even has some prying tools and tweezers. I don't know why, but so anyway, this thing really helps out when you're doing little screws, because 1, it works great, and 2, it's so much faster. So much faster. Anyway, so I think now what I want to do, let's scoot the camera back up. We're gonna look at the next build. So let me get these out of the way. The next build is the black and orange. So we've got the orange chassis. This will be a Jeep. Orange chassis. LGRP Swamp King tires, which I always use. My 1.55 weights that I put inside each tire helps tremendously. I can't believe not everybody's doing it now since I brought it up, but it's something. Black diff covers. The lights. I have the lights for all of them. I have lights for all of them. I just haven't put them on the blue or the red, so I'll do that at some point. Treal transmission plate. The ESC wire that goes to XT30 connection. GPM drive shafts. Treal extended weights. Have these loose in here because I took them off a different build. So, and I will say, if you're looking to get the extended weights, get the Meus. The Meus are heavier and they work just as well. I had these laying around, so that's why they're going on this build. The blue one has the Meus on it, and they work really well. The hot racing gears, transmission gears. Haven't seen a lot about these online yet, but so I'll be doing a review on them during this build. My links, brass Treal links, ready to go. Transmission is a hot racing transmission. It's got the adjustable motor plate and then the open door for grease and then bearings. Haven't seen anybody using this yet either, but so I'll be messing with that. This one has the all black Injora shocks. I've got the receiver. I've got a front axle. Meus portals. And I've got the rear Meus portal, which is actually a front. This is four-wheel steering. All of them are four-wheel steering. I'm just into it. I like it. So they're all going to be all-wheel steering. So that's front, rear, whichever. I got the standoffs for the rear of the chassis for when I cut it out for the steering, rear steering. And then we've got two brand new NSDRC servos. And somewhere in here, I've got the other horn. I thought I had put that on there, but I don't know. Somewhere there's a horn in one of these. So that's that. And that's the build. The only thing that's missing is the Furitek Cedar motor, and the Furitek Python Pro is going to go in the black one, orange and black. And then I have Lizard Ultimates in the other three, and then red and blue will have the mini kimono, and then green, I'm not sure. I got another cedar, so two of them will be cedars and two of them will be micro kimono. So I don't know which is which yet, but I'll figure that out. So that's the next build, is black. And it's pretty black. Everything looks really good. It's going to have the orange chassis, orange wheels, and then the design for the wrap is just insane. I've seen, he had sent me some stuff before and it looked pretty cool, but he just sent me stuff today and man, they're crazy. It's gonna be like, you know, certified race car stuff. So looking forward to that. But before we get to that, I gotta build all these. So I got two more left to build and one chassis to exchange. There's my black. So I'm gonna start on that today. Hopefully at least get the chassis together and some things on it. I'm not sure how much time I'll have, but I'll be doing that. And then I'll follow up. We'll do some more videos. I got some videos of me just playing with the blue one on the desk here, and it's just too jumpy. You hit the throttle, it just jumps across the table. So I'll have to take it out and get some good videos of it running around eventually. But I think that's it for today's show. It's kind of a short one, only 20 minutes. But you see where I'm at on my builds. I've got all the parts I need except for Furitek and the axles for the green build. I'm still waiting on those. But other than that, we're good to go. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. I'll have more videos. I'll put those pictures in here at the end of the vinyl wrap so you guys can see them. Give me your opinions. I'd appreciate that. And we're almost ready for another giveaway. I'm not sure how many we're at now, if we're in the 90s, 190s. But as soon as we hit 200, I'm going to post up what you could win. And then we will also ask for you to get more people in. We just need to get our subscriptions up so we can get the word out. But I don't know, 200 is a pretty good number. I'm pretty impressed with that. I didn't set out to make millions like you guys know. I'm not making anything. And I keep saying that. People yell at me for that, but I don't know. Anyway, this is Rhino. I'm out. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.